Comfort feels like a reward. You sink into the couch, wrapped in blankets, snacks within reach, scrolling endlessly on your phone. It feels safe, warm, harmless. But comfort has a dark side. It's not just a soft pillow, it's a slow poison. It doesn't kill you fast, it kills you quietly, by dulling your ambition, numbing your curiosity, and convincing you that survival is good enough. That's the trap. Safety masquerades as life, but it actually starves your hunger to grow. Every empire, every great discovery, every revolution, none of it was born from comfort. It was born from discomfort, risk, and a refusal to stay safe. Yet here we are, worshipping comfort like it's salvation. The couch becomes the coffin, the routine becomes the cage, and the safety net becomes the spider's web. You don't notice when it happens, but comfort doesn't just protect you, it rewires you. And if you let it, it will destroy you. Number 8. Comfort shrinks your imagination. Think about when you were a kid. A cardboard box wasn't just trash, it was a spaceship, a castle, a time machine. Why? Because your brain was hungry, restless, stretching for possibilities. Now, that same brain sees the box and thinks, meh, recycling. Comfort kills that hunger. When everything feels safe, predictable, and soft, your imagination atrophies. You stop asking what if, and start settling for what is. Comfort teaches you to color inside the lines. It whispers, don't bother with risk, don't try the new thing. Just keep scrolling, keep eating, keep consuming. And slowly, your imagination, your ability to picture a life bigger than the one you're living shrivels. The tragic irony, comfort doesn't just make you content with less. It makes you blind to more. Number 7. Safety breeds excuses. Safety is the perfect fertilizer for excuses. When you're safe, you don't have to try, you just need a reason not to. I'll start tomorrow, I'm too tired, it's not the right time. These excuses sound harmless, but they're comfort's favorite weapons. Safety doesn't just keep you alive, it keeps you comfortably stuck. Think about it. Nobody ever built something great while saying, maybe later. Excuses are soft pillows you hug while the world passes you by. Comfort gives you just enough satisfaction to silence the guilt. You don't chase the dream, but you don't feel like a total failure either. That's the trap. It doesn't break you with pain, it lulls you with reasons. And soon, you're not living, you're negotiating with yourself about why you don't have to. Number 6. Comfort tricks you into false productivity. Comfort is sneaky, doesn't just keep you lazy, it makes you think you're busy. You sit at your desk, checking emails, organizing files, highlighting to-do lists with colorful markers. It feels like progress, but let's be honest, none of that moves your life forward. It's comfort disguised as productivity. Real progress is uncomfortable, writing that difficult chapter, making that risky call, building something new. Those things feel awkward, scary, and exposed. Comfort hates that, so instead, it offers you productive distractions, answering endless messages, perfecting PowerPoint slides no one will ever read, scrolling educational videos for hours while convincing yourself it's research. It's the equivalent of running on a treadmill. Lots of motion, zero distance. You sweat, you feel accomplished, but you're still standing in the same place. Comfort loves treadmills because as long as you're busy, you won't notice that you're stuck. The worst part, comfort makes you addicted to the illusion. You start chasing checkboxes instead of change. You measure your life by how organized your desk looks instead of how brave your actions are. And by the time you realize it, years are gone spent working hard on things that didn't matter, all because comfort convinced you they did. Number 5. Safety chains you to the familiar. Safety is addictive, not because it's good, but because it's predictable. You go to the same cafe, sit in the same chair, order the same drink, and talk about the same boring things with the same people. It feels comfortable. But here's the twist. What feels like stability is actually just repetition. And repetition, unchecked, is stagnation. Think about it. Growth always comes with the unfamiliar. Your first time riding a bike, terrifying. Your first kiss, awkward. Your first job interview, nerve-wracking. But those moments stretched you. They turned you into someone bigger than you were. Safety, on the other hand, locks you in the familiar and whispers, stay here, it's easier. And you obey, because it feels good. The familiar becomes a cage that doesn't even need bars. It's invisible, but it's strong. You stop chasing new skills, new places, new risks, because safety convinces you the old is enough. But enough for who? A younger version of yourself, a weaker version. Comfort tricks you into trading possibility for predictability. And while predictability feels secure, it's really just the slow decay of your potential. One day, you wake up and realize you've been living the same year on repeat, just calling it a life. Number 4, comfort turns pain into the enemy. Pain used to be a teacher. You touched the stove, you learned about heat. You fell off your bike, you learned about balance. Pain gave you feedback, sharp and honest. But in the age of comfort, pain has been rebranded as the ultimate villain. We treat any discomfort, emotional, physical, even boredom, as something to be avoided at all costs. Here's the problem. Avoiding pain means avoiding growth. Muscles only grow when they tear a little. Courage only appears when fear is present. Wisdom is often carved out of mistakes that hurt. Comfort whispers, don't push too hard, don't stretch, don't suffer. And you listen, because why struggle when you can Netflix? But pain isn't your enemy, it's the toll you pay for becoming stronger. When you numb it with comfort pills, snacks, endless distractions, you also numb the lessons it carries. The irony, by avoiding pain, you create a deeper one. A slow ache of regret, of potential wasted, of life unlived. Comfort shields you from scratches, but in the process, it robs you of scars, the very proof that you survived, learned, and became more than you were. Number 3, safety starves risk. Risk feeds growth. Risk is the doorway to growth, but safety locks it shut. Every meaningful leap in life requires a gamble. Starting a business, risk of failure. Speaking your truth, risk of rejection. Loving someone fully, risk of heartbreak. Safety whispers, why bother? Stay small, stay hidden, stay the same. And so you obey because risk feels dangerous, while safety feels protective. But here's the paradox, safety doesn't protect you, it starves you. It starves the risk-taking muscle that feeds your growth. Like a lion in the zoo, you're fed, you're safe, but you forget how to hunt. Eventually, the very instincts that made you alive begin to rot. Risk is never comfortable, but it's always alive. It pumps adrenaline into your veins, it shakes your identity, it forces you to become someone who can handle more. The truth, every great story is written in risk ink. Every great life is built on risk bones. Without risk, you're not living, you're just waiting. And the longer you wait, the more safety drains you, until all that's left is a quiet, comfortable version of yourself who never really lived at all. Number 2, chronic comfort breeds chronic complaining. Here's the irony of comfort. The more you have, the more you complain. Think about it, people living in war zones don't whine about slow Wi-Fi, but sit someone in a comfy apartment with food delivery, streaming services, and air conditioning. And suddenly they're furious because their package is one day late. Comfort doesn't make you grateful, it makes you entitled. When life is too easy, the smallest inconvenience feels like tragedy. Comfort softens your skin until every pebble feels like a mountain. Complaining is comfort's lullaby, it gives you the illusion of effort, words spilling out. Emotions expressed, but no change ever happens. The cruel twist, the more you complain, the more miserable you feel. Comfort breeds dissatisfaction, and dissatisfaction demands more comfort. It's a vicious cycle, soft lives creating soft people creating loud complaints. And in the end, you're not living stronger, you're just living louder. Crying about problems that comfort itself created. Number 1, the comfort addiction. Safety as slow suicide. Addiction doesn't always come in bottles, needles, or pills. Sometimes it comes in pillows, couches, and routines. Comfort is the most invisible addiction of all because it doesn't look dangerous. Nobody stages an intervention for the guy who sleeps in, binge watches shows, and orders takeout every night. Because comfort kills slower than heroin, but the end result is the same, wasted life. With comfort, there's no bottom, you just sink gradually, year after year, until your dreams are fossils buried under routine. Comfort, as an addiction, is the most tragic prison because the bars feel like blankets. But make no mistake, safety worship is self-erasure. A slow suicide where the body breathes, but the soul shrivels. So here's the truth. Comfort feels like safety, but it's actually decay in disguise. It doesn't stab you in the chest, it drains you drip by drip until nothing's left but a quiet, obedient version of yourself. The question isn't whether comfort will destroy you. The question is, will you notice before it's too late? Discomfort isn't punishment, it's proof you're alive. The pain, the risk, the awkwardness, those are the sparks that forge meaning. Without them, you don't just live less, you stop living at all. So the next time comfort whispers, stay safe, maybe it's time to do the opposite. Step into the risk, chase the pain, burn the routine. Because comfort won't save you, but breaking it, that might. And if this message made you squirm even a little, hit subscribe, because the next story might just rip another mask off the life you thought was yours.